And now, direct from Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world, tonight, the 30th anniversary celebration of Caesar's Palace. Let's get ready to rumble!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, I'm Tony Danza. I always wanted to say that at Caesar's Palace. Welcome to the world's playground, Las Vegas. And if this is the playground, then this is the biggest, hottest, coolest, brightest sandbox in the history of good times, Caesar's Palace. Now, in the old days, you hadn't really made it in show business until you played the Palace on Broadway. But Caesar's changed all that. This became the Palace to play. And when I think of the people who have played here, stars, huge, huge stars, so great that they were known by just one name, Frank. Had to bow my head. Sammy, Liza, Cher, Wayne, Newton. They had huge sets. They had very big orchestras. And one thing they all had, unbelievable backup singers. There was Copperfield, Dangerfield, Cosby, Ringo, and Seinfeld. A fox that was red, a horn that was Lena, and a Welsh that was Raquel.
They played the palace, they played the strip. They played the palace, rule behind the hip.
A Woody Allen, a Peggy Lee, Jerry Lewis, and Liberace. Thank you. Richard Pryor, Diana Ross, the brightest stars, the highest cost. Little Richard and Big Tom Jones, and this is the stage where they made their bones.
They played the palace, they played the strip. They played the palace, rule behind the hip.
Ella Fitzgerald, Aretha the best, and Margaret Bette Midler got things off their chest. My heart yearns for the great George Burns. Turn on the burner, here comes Tina Turner. There's Rosie and Judy, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Four tops, fifth dimension, now we're getting higher. Gladys Knight and her Pips, Huey Lewis and the News, Benny Beebe, Alan King, Sammy and his dancing shoes, Chicago, Orlando, Brazil 66, Tiny Tim, Mama Cass, Shirley's High Kicks, George Carlin, Jack Benny, Ellen and Rip, the Wilsons, that's Mary and Nancy and Flip. Julio Iglesias, Jay Leno, Milton Berle, Andy Williams, Johnny Carson, Jim Carrey. Now a girl, Roseanne, Suzanne, and Natalie Cole. Luis Miguel, Howie Mandel, oh man, I've lost control. Tony Bennett, Willie Nelson, Julianne Burnett, Belafonte, and the Beach Boys. That's all the names you get.
They played the palace, they played the strip. They played the palace, rule behind the hip.
Hold it. How come I'm not on this list? Oh, baby! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The Tonettes. Thank you, ladies.
Let's get ready to stumble. Here's Howie Mandel.
Whoa. How about that orchestra, huh? Guys are terrific. I've been with this orchestra now 22 seconds, and they're wonderful. It's great to be back at Caesar's Palace. I love it here. I love Las Vegas. You know why I like it? I like it because of the people. I think people is what makes Caesar's Palace. Before I go on, I just want to tell you, I met a guy outside. I was outside. That's how I got in. I met a guy with that's how you have to do it. Anyway, I was outside, a guy came up to me. They say the weirdest things. He said, "Are you Howie Mandel?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Are you in town?" No! No, I'm working with holograms. I'll be here in 2 weeks. I hope you're around. Anyway, you know what? It is the people that make it, and I think it's not just what happens in this room and around. Let's go meet the people. What do you say? You don't know what you say because you don't have lines. Let's go meet them. Watch this. Here, give me a mic. Okay. Howie Mandel has left the special. This is what is known as a casino ranger. Are you a casino? What is your name, sir?
Very long.
Barry?
Long. Very long.
We don't have enough time. To make a long story short, we should just cut off your legs. You know what? Your security, and at these 30th anniversary functions, I think security is important, right? It should be at its utmost.
Always.
Always.
But especially at a time like this.
Especially at a time like this. So you are heavily armed. You have, I see, you have a pen, and you have...
And the trusty.
And a flashlight. He has a pen, he has a light, and he has 1,000 keys.
Right.
So if anybody should try something during this event, you can write something down, you can sketch something, you can shine a light in their eyes, or you can lock them in a room.
And be a good
you
talker.
keep up the good work, Mr. Long.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
We're from Nebraska,
I didn't even ask you. It's amazing how information just spews out of you.
home of the Big Red, you know,
Home of the...
two-time national champions.
Okay, you just keep answering questions I haven't asked yet. Sir, you're playing Jeopardy alone.
Okay.
Okay, well, look at the camera. You excited about the event?
You bet. It's very special.
It is. What is your favorite part of the event so far?
Well, I liked when you made your entrance out there.
No, I mean, I just came, the show's going on in there. It's the 30th anniversary.
That's
Can you
right.
reminisce a little bit with me?
No, I cannot.
Well, that's the beauty of you. That's what I love about you. Happy anniversary. 30 years. Is this exciting or what?
Very.
Isn't it very
Yes,
exciting?
it is.
I haven't seen you this excited in what?
Oh, at least till an hour ago.
Happy anniversary. How you doing? You excited about this evening's...
Yeah,
You are? What is your name, sir?
Saudi Arabia.
Pardon me?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. You are Saudi Arabia. You know, I've heard so much about you, and to see you in person, you're so much smaller than you are on television and in maps. Thanks for being here. Happy anniversary, everybody. Huh? Is this exciting or what? Don't let me stop you. I'm just talking about the 30th anniversary special. Here we are in Caesar's Palace at the Planet Hollywood. And are you enjoying the festivities and the food?
Very much so.
Very much so?
Very good.
Very good. How's the food? What, can I ask you something seriously for a second? What do you like better? And this is, we didn't rehearse this before, right? So you just, and don't feel obligated to give me an answer. What do you like better? Do you like the mashed potatoes or do you like the vegetables? What do you like better? Now I want it to be your answer. I don't want anybody else to come up with an answer. The mashed potato or the potatoes? Steak. What? The steak. You like the steak. So he likes the steak better than the mashed potatoes or the vegetables. Well, enjoy your meal. Great meeting you. Thanks a lot. See you later.
What's this, your 30th anniversary?
30th anniversary.
That's great.
Is this terrific?
I wish you guys 30 more good years.
Really? I started coming here in the late 50s, and I'll tell you something. It's changed a little, but it's still a
Yeah,
great
it's
place
really
to be.
growing up.
What is your name?
Frank Santora, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you, Frank Santor. Just thank you for being part of it.
And have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
30
Hey, man.
more years.
30 more years. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, man.
If you see my
This is
t-shirt,
terrific. Pardon me?
if you see my t-shirt,
What does it say?
there, look what it says.
I just want to hug you. What does it say? Tell me what your t-shirt says.
I love you, man.
No, seriously, what does your t-shirt say?
I love you, man.
What is that what it says?
Yeah, that's what it says, man.
Oh, man, it's great meeting you.
Okay,
This whole
good.
thing, when I go to anniversaries, I get so emotional. It's great, good. It's nice to come out here and meet the people and just see the people.
Okay,
It is.
good, good.
It is. Oh, look who's here, Frank. Look at that.
Can I get out of this or what?
What?
Can I get out of this or what?
Get out of what?
Did
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
you see
on.
what my t-shirt says?
No, I don't have time. I have to run. But thank
Okay,
you for
good.
being here. Thank you. How you doing? Okay, back to the show. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my God. Oh my God. I smell like Frank Santora. My wife, I'm gonna get home tonight and she's gonna go, what's that smell? Were you with Frank Santora?
We'll be right back with Drew Carey, Celine Dion, and Julio Iglesias after this Caesars moment.
Come out and receive an award like this is probably the biggest thrill of my life. There's a lot of work and energy that goes into it, a lot of traveling. You hear the laughs coming, but to have it summarized in receiving this award, excuse me, probably the biggest
And now a guy wearing his first tuxedo, Drew Carey.
Thank you. Thank you. So it's great to be here. Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, my favorite city, my favorite place to gamble. Love Las Vegas. Hate Atlantic City. I gotta tell you, Las Vegas is so much better. You think of Las Vegas, you think of dancing girls out in the bikinis out by the pool. And you think of Atlantic City, you think of an old lady in a parka with a bucket full of nickels. Bitching her way through the casino. Where's my bus? I got a coupon. What can I get for free? These are my machines, all mine. From here, all you can see down there are my machines, and all you can see down there are my machines. All mine. They love their quarter machines around here, too. When they get people in Vegas, man, they love to play the quarter machines. I don't know what it is about those machines. Quarter after quarter, they don't even want to win, I don't think. They just want to get rid of their quarters. And by the way, in case you didn't know back home, it's hot out here in Las Vegas. I don't know why people are surprised when they get here. I don't know what's worse out here, the heat or all the stupid tourists that bitch about the heat. Getting any buffet line. Hot, isn't it hot here? Woo-ha, what a hot day today. Man, I don't know, man, hot, hot, hot. Yeah, it's hot. We're in the desert. Shut up. It's like going to the ocean and complaining about the wet. Give you a little hot weather tip, though. If you're visiting Las Vegas, a lot of people here know this already, but in case you're from out of town, you're coming here for the first time, a little hot weather Las Vegas tip from me to you. If you don't have a good body, cover it the hell up. Let me say it again. Write it down. Cover it up. Don't come out here without something to cover it up with. We don't want to see it. I covered up. You covered up. How come I have to be the only one sweating all the time? You always see these people, and it's everywhere, too. It's not just in Las Vegas. But here, it's especially bad. I saw some guy standing, he was, I won't say what hotel. Wasn't here. Had his shirt off, big fat hairy belly hanging out, just blew. Wasn't by the pool either. He was up by where people are trying to eat, where they have the snacks. I know you've seen this guy because he travels all over the country. Wearing nothing but flip-flops and a little pair of Speedos. I know, puffing a cigar like, hey, where's the babes? Where's the babes? They're in the bushes throwing up. Thank you very much, everybody. When people think about Nevada, there's a few things that always come to mind. Gambling, lights, shows, legalized prostitution. But there are many things that people don't know about the fabulous and innovative state of Nevada. The state of Nevada reported the first case of a fish dying from secondhand smoke. Nevada was the first state to outlaw marrying your cousin. This is actual footage of when the first ever sex change operation was proven a success, and scientists placed Christine Jorgensen in cold water and nothing shrunk. The city of Las Vegas founded the first recovery program where alcoholics would actually sniff their way to sobriety. The program failed when drunks began inserting straws into their noses. Nevada was the first state that had to train its flight attendants to switch from groping a woman to saying, "Thank you, hope you had a nice flight." All of Las Vegas celebrated the day old Blue Eyes gave up Marlboros for camels. The festivities were slightly postponed while the veterinarian inserted the filter. This political convention in 1932 was the first time that Ross Perot announced his bid for the presidency. This Keno girl was the first woman to ever throw ping pong balls from a helicopter. And this is the first woman to ever do this with a stick. Before embarking on their personal careers, Las Vegas was the home of Elvis and Liberace's own band called the King and Queen, baby. An unfortunate burning accident happened when Sammy Davis Jr. requested 3 women be sent up to his room immediately. Elevators were later invented. So, next time you're looking for a family vacation or just a really good time, remember Las Vegas is your hotel room away from home. There's one thing that has never changed, the incredible array of stars who have appeared here. Inside the lavish Caesars Palace Casino, sometimes the only way to tell the difference between day and night is that when it's nighttime, the stars come out to shine. We've put together some clips that you baby boomers might get a kick out of.
When it's time to change, you got to rearrange. Put your heart into what you're gonna be. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret.
Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona, to get some California flag. Get back, say get on back. Get back, say get back to where you want to know. Get back, say get on back. Get back to where you want to know. Should you stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way, and I will always love you. I will always love you. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, amas y caballeros, Señor Julio Igia.
Good evening. What a beautiful night here in our home. Well, they say that music is an international language. Thank God. This is very important for me. I love her very much, and I'm very proud of her too. One of the most beautiful voices in the world, our next guest, Miss Celine Dion.
When I was young, I never needed anyone. But making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home. Oh, by myself, don't wanna be. Oh, by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. And love so distant, obscure remains to cure. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna live all by myself anymore. When I was young, I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself all by myself. Don't wanna live anymore. Don't wanna live by myself anymore. By myself. No, I don't want to live by myself anymore. By myself anymore.
Coming up, Jolie Fisher, Tyra Banks, Carrot Top, and Luis Miguel.
And now, one of the co-stars of Ellen, Jolie Fisher.
Las Vegas was recently named the fastest growing city in the United States. There are 29 libraries, 206 schools, and 500 churches and synagogues representing over 65 faiths. However, most of the praying that's going on is in the casinos. Please, God, this is my last quarter. But nestled in between these houses of worship are 58 wedding chapels, open 24 hours a day. So if you're really blitzed in the middle of the night, and you've already been tattooed, there's always something else to do. This year alone, 100,000 weddings will be performed, which certainly makes Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world now, doesn't it? Perhaps the most famous nuptial ceremony was the 1967 royal wedding of the king, Elvis Presley, and his princess, Priscilla Beaulieu. There has been a huge star-studded parade of famous brides and grooms who came to Las Vegas to experience wedded bliss for as long as they could stand it.
Forever, my darling, our love will be true. Always and forever, our love only you. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep love and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Keeping you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you or your loving ways. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep love and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Loving you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you or your loving ways. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn.
I love you, baby. Forever and ever.
Vegas is just one surprise after another. Recently, a performer came to town to play for one night, and he was held over for 5 nights and played to standing room only. Everyone was surprised except his fans, who know him as the single most popular attraction, appearing at colleges and universities across the country. Now, in his first appearance at Caesar's Palace, we'll find out why. He's here, and he's brought 1 or 2 things that he'd like to show us. Please welcome Carrot Top.
Hey, come on, Hey, yay. You guys all right? How you doing? How we doing? Hi, you're looking at me like Chelsea Clinton cut her hair. Oh, man. I've got stuff to show you guys I've been working on. This is really fun, okay? Next time you fly, okay? Bring one of these on the airplane with you. Wait till the guy next to you falls asleep and then wake him up in the middle of the flight. Okay, cool. You like that? We got more. Here's the Hooters job application. I made that. I think that, you just fill it out. Hey. Okay, thank you. More stuff here. Here's a baseball bat so baseball players can still adjust themselves and concentrate on hitting the ball. There's life in here, all right. There you go. I like this one myself. That's one of my favorites. This is one for really bad baseball players. This is what they feel like they get a hit. Have a lot of free time. This is great, too. It's a little invention. If you don't want to go to a sporting event, like a football game, want to stay home and watch it, you wear this hat so you feel like you're at the game. You can sit at home, and there goes the blimp. You feel real good about being... Oh, sure, throw in a rim shot. We don't care. This is due. I just made this one. This is a... Well, wait till the joke. Okay. This... Or hell, play a song. It don't matter, really. It's a motorcycle jacket, so the guy behind you has something to hold on to, so he doesn't have to do this when you ride on the back of a motorcycle. This way you can macho. Good. It's all good. Thank you. Hey, check it out. Here's the Dr. Kevorkian bathtub toy. Just plug it in. I think you just like that one. Dr. Kevorkian, see, hey, Grandma, want some bubbles? Nah. Cool. Now we're doing good. Here's a construction belt. Thank you, Ben. I love you guys. Don't leave. It's a construction belt, so you fit in with the other workers when they're at your house building stuff. You can really... Okay. I got more. Here's my, you'll love this one. It's my grandma's bra. I'm not proud of it either. I just want to show you. You can put this on the side of your car if you're going to go really fast. This way when the cop hits you with his radar gun, he'll get cream corn 69 cents. What the heck? Okay. I don't want to do that one. How about this? It's a hat for President Clinton to wear. This way he'll jog more. Okay, French fries. French fries. Thank you. Okay. Oh, how about this one? Wait a minute. It's a toilet seat for men, so they don't miss and hit the rim at nighttime. It lights up, so you don't... You like that one? You sure? Okay, cool. This is fun. Stand in front of a Vietnamese restaurant like this. Corky! I don't care, they're working now. It's all right. And here's the Bob Dole presidential podium. Okay, we got a Bob Dole in the president. We got Bob Dole wants to be president. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
And now from the fashion runway to the Las Vegas Strip, please welcome supermodel Tyra Banks.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame is reserved for stars of legendary stature, and it is very rare when a young person achieves this kind of importance. But it is almost unheard of for a young performer from a foreign land to have arrived at this level of stardom while still in his 20s. His popularity started in Mexico, swept through South America and Europe, and now the youth of America have found a new idol, and so have I. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Luis Miguel.
Wow. What a lady. Thank you very much. Well, it's so magical to be here on this stage where so many legends have performed. Every time I sing here, I can hear their voices everywhere. It's beautiful that we can all sing in harmony as we celebrate the 30 years of Caesar's Palace.
Someday, when we are wiser, when the world's older, when we have learned, I pray someday we may yet live to live and let live. Someday life will be fairer, need will be rarer, and greed will not pay. Godspeed this bright millennium on its way. Let it come someday. Someday our fight will be won, then we'll stand in the sun, then that bright afternoon. Till then, on days when the sun is gone, we'll hang on and we wish upon the moon Since we haven't gotta pray, but I pray for something better is the one thing we all share. Someday, when we are wiser, when the war's over, when we have learned, I pray someday we may yet live to live and let live. Someday life will be fair, life will be fairer, need will be rarer, greed will not pay. This right millennium, let it come and wish upon the moon. One day, someday. One day, someday, soon.
We'll be right back with John Ritter, some classic moments of magic, and Muhammad Ali after this Caesar's moment.
Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what to say.
You gotta be kidding.
No.
Say thank you, fellow members of AGVA.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, fellow members of AGVA.
This is one of the happiest moments of my life.
Yours too? Oh. This is one of the happiest moments of my life. Huh?
Say, I really don't deserve this award.
I really don't deserve this award.
Well, in that case, I'll take it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we're just kidding around.
I'm not kidding.
You know, we have to be a little serious in these things because quit doing that.
You gotta be kidding.
Put both hands up here, would you?
It all started in 1905. In the early 1900s, Las Vegas was just a wide spot on the narrow road in the Nevada desert. Cowboys and mules drank bad whiskey side by side. As you can see, some of the mules look better than the cowboys. More and more saloons began to line the new Las Vegas Strip. It was about 1915 when the first showgirl arrived. Splash, the early years. They say that the cowboys actually thought about bringing back some of the mules. Airmail by horseback made the post office faster than it is today. In the roaring 20s, folks couldn't drink themselves into degradation, so they turned to gambling. As soon as Prohibition was repealed, the chips really hit the fan, and the Las Vegas boom was on. They even built the Hoover Dam nearby to provide more electricity to keep Las Vegas as bright as the sheen on a 10-pound slab of bacon. In the 40s and 50s, I got my first pair of blue suede shoes, and Las Vegas was on its way to becoming the show business capital of the world. But it was in 1966 that the barren desert came alive with the sounds of huge trucks and heavy construction. Rome had come to Vegas. The mighty Caesar arrived to build his palace. Today there are more light bulbs in Las Vegas than my dressing room. The city around Caesars continued to grow until there was no more room to build. Some of the older buildings had to go, so it was 1 for the money, 2 for the show, and 3 to get ready. Blow, baby, blow. That's what I call rock and roll.
I am standing in the newest and most exciting venue in all of Las Vegas. It is the Caesars Magical Empire, where visitors are transported from reality into a world of mystery and magic. Thousands of years, man has been obsessed trying to comprehend the mysteries of the unknown. Even Julius Caesar had a passion for illusionists, conjurers, and clairvoyants. They were all part of his magical empire. Today, we too share Caesar's fascination with the unexplainable. I happen to be a big fan of magic. I myself have learned the art of prestidigitation. Magic is my life. Thank you. Magic. Magic. The new phenomena in Vegas is the audience's love of magic, even if magic sometimes doesn't happen. Watch. Bag, ketchup. Magic dust. Magic! Thank you! Thank you. Thank you very much. Magic. You see, what... Magic. Right now, we'd like to show you some of the illusions by the wonderful magicians who have appeared here at Caesar's Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the most magical names in magic. Jason Byrne. Amazing Jonathan. Okay. The Pendragons. Jeff McBride. Brett Daniels. Mark Palin and Ginger. And Dirk Arthur.
Hi, I'm back. Let's return to an earlier love, boxing. Now, I used to box, for real. I still fight now and again, but the opponents have changed. I'm not alone in my attraction to pugilism either. Our interest in the sport is rooted in history, even ancient history. 2,000 years ago, guests of the Palace of Caesar were treated to spectacular battles between championship gladiators. The ancient Romans loved going to the fights. This tradition continued through many centuries until Caesar's palace began a new tradition, and it became the first mega casino to present championship fights, starring fighters like this.
Good evening. I'm Oscar de la Hoya. 1971 was 3 years before I was even born. It was also the year that Joe Louis came to Caesar's Palace as the official greeter. People arrived from all over just to meet this inspirational man. Since then, this hotel has become famous for a lot of blood, sweat, and cheers. That is why it is known as the home of champions. Right now, I'd like to show you some of the champions from the past who earned this title for the hotel.
From Caesar's Palace, home of this generation's greatest and most memorable fights for both of them.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada,
This is the main event of the night. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Middleweight Championship.
Let's get ready to
incredible fight. Utterly without boxing skill. Just punching away. Each fighter, in turn, leaving himself open.
They said this fight would be determined on heart and the good chin. Right now, that's exactly what it's being determined on. Both men have been hurt.
What a round! It doesn't seem possible the two heavyweights could pound each other this way without effect.
Left hand by De La Hoya, down goes Ruel. Hearns gets hurt. Hearns got stunned. Hagler was stunned early in the round. Great first round. Wow. Incredible. Perhaps one of the best in middleweight history. That was an entire fight encompassed in 3 minutes. Tough way to make a living. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Oscar de la Hoya.
And now, one of the men responsible for bringing championship boxing to Las Vegas, Mr. Bob Arum, ladies and gentlemen.
Here are some of the boxers who are in those championship fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sugar Ray Leonard. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Hitman Hearn. And of course, still the greatest of them all, Muhammad Ali, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, here's our producer, George Slaughter.
Excuse me for a second. We never do this. We always go top to bottom and we never stop. But if you'll forgive us, we want to stop for just a second to get a picture of this because it's kind of a historical event. So if you'll just stay with us for 1 second. This is Howard Bingham, who has done most of the great...
Back up?
Yeah, if you guys could all get together.
Oh, man,
we hate to stop, but...
and later, can we go out?
And, they said, where do you want us to stand? And we said, any place you guys want.
Right? Get your picture in here.
Now, Ali, big smile. That's it. All right, thank you very much. We're going to go on with the show. That's once in a lifetime you'll see that.
Coming up, Ray Charles, Dennis Hopper, and Evil Knievel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher. Once again, here's Howie Mandel.
Here I am once again. Okay,
the most famous motorcycle rider in movie history, is here tonight. The star of Easy Rider, and you will be glad to know he's up and looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Hopper.
Well, I've done many films throughout the years. I played a psycho bomber in, what was the name of that? Speed, yeah. And I played a psycho pirate in Waterworld. And I played a psycho cyclist in Easy Rider. I wonder what they're trying to tell me, if this is maybe this is a cycle. But about motorcycles. I loved riding motorcycles before I made Easy Rider. I loved riding motorcycles after I made Easy Rider. And I was temporarily cured when I saw Evil Knievel try to jump the fountains at Caesar's Palace. My faith was restored, however, when over 20 years later, his son, young Robbie Knievel, became the only one ever to complete his father's mission. I want you to watch this videotape. What we do as stuntmen in the movies, Evil did for real at Caesar's Palace. In 1967, 1 year after the opening of the hotel, one of the most watched events ever took place with legendary Evil Knievel going in, around, up, and over the fountains at Caesar's Palace. Evil Knievel survived that dramatic fall with many broken bones. And it would be 22 years before the Knievel legend would continue. But this time, in the name of Evil's son, Robbie. His flight path would carry him 157 feet across the fountains. He became the only one ever to complete his father's mission. And here's the man himself, Evil Knievel.
Thank you very much. I'm thinking about making another jump. You want to go with me on the handlebars?
Why not? You know, some of us performers grew up in this town, but there are a few performers around whom this town grew up. And here is one of the cornerstones of Caesar Palace Entertainment, the great, the one and only, Ray Charles.
Well, thank you, and good evening. I've spent many, many years in this town, and of course, you know, I always come back here to visit my money. But there is a problem, a real problem. I made 21 over 40 years ago. I haven't made 21 cents. But that's all right. They wrote a song for my working in Vegas my life story. Can you hear it? Yeah, my beer's all to do, and the baby needs shoes, but I'm busting. Cutting it down, £1 but I'm busted out. On a cow that went dry, and a hen that won't lay. Big shack of bill, and biggery day. Cutting on a hole, my man, long it away, but I'm busted out. Yes, yeah. I went to my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I was busted, y'all. I hit the bed like a dog without a bone, but I'm busted, I tell you. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids all down with the flu. I was just thinking about calling on you, but I'm busted myself out. Oh, that's what he told me. Well, I'm no thief, but a man can go wrong when he busted. The food on the candle last summer is gone, and I'm busted now. Well, the field all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family got to pack up and go. I'm in a living where I don't know, but I'm busted today. Oh, that's what he told me. I walked in the Caesars, a book in my hand, I was busted. I told him to hit when I should have said stand, I was busted. I took my last dollar and went for the slots, and baby, those lemons and cherries got hot. They said, are you busted? I said, I think not. I ain't busted down. Oh, the hell with it. Thank y'all.
Coming up next, Craig T. Nelson, B.B. King, and Joe Williams after this Caesar's moment.
Okay, this reads, Dear Cher, I'm watching the AGVA Award show and want to tell you that you are my favorite of all entertainers. But that fellow standing next to you can't sing, can't act, isn't funny, has no talent, and besides that, he's short. This is for you, Murph.
Starting in 6th position on the grid is Craig T. Nelson. New car, new team, new engine. Are you happy?
Going very good. The car is incredible. The Zonal Ford engines are great, and the Riley Scott chassis is really working good for us, and I'm really pleased.
On board with Craig T. Nelson, who is doing a beautiful job. I mean, here's a man who came to racing late, most improved driver from last year. Craig T. trying, and now he's got a good exit, good position to exit. Listen to this, just listen for a second.
One straightaway. As you whistle down the front stretch of Lime Rock at nearly 160 miles an hour, we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Craig T. Nelson.
Hi. It's hard to believe as you inch through the traffic out there on the Strip that this is a town that had a love affair with Grand Prix racing. But it did. For 3 glorious years, the top drivers, the most fearless men on earth, met right outside the doors of Caesar's Palace in the parking lot. And if you think I'm kidding, watch this. What brought the excitement and the glitz of Hollywood to Las Vegas? The Caesar's Palace Grand Prix. Many people were skeptical about building a Grand Prix racetrack in the middle of the desert. Included was the Grand Prix chairman.
Yes, and I was proved wrong again.
The construction crew set their own speed record by building the course in only 45 days. And when the drivers arrived, they were amazed that a parking lot was turned into a 2.6-mile, 14-turn track, which, by the way, was torn down the day after the race. Spectators who came to this event could leave the quiet serenity of the gardens and pools and walk a few yards to the racetrack.
Now 24 championship Formula One cars are poised and ready on the grid. The red light is on, the revs come up, the green light, and the start. We're underway in the Caesars Palace Grand Prix. And it's Alan Jones that moves out in front. And
Gilles Villeneuve moves into second place, and Alain Prost moves into third, with all of the racers adding thunder to the desert heat at 160 miles per hour.
Alan Jones has led this race right from the green flag. He now is making the final corner, and on the main straightaway, the checkered flag in the air as Alan Jones, the defending world driving champion, has won the Caesars Palace Grand Prix.
I think the Caesars track surprised a lot of people and more on a positive way.
It's a strange track here because it's supposed to be an oval, but yet you have to run it almost like a road course, so it makes it interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's a very different racetrack. It's all left-hand corners, but yet you have to brake and downshift like you do on a road course, so it's really unique and it makes for good racing.
In the third year of racing, the powerful Indy cars came to the Caesars Palace Grand Prix.
On Mario Andretti. The green flag's out. Problems off in the fifth turn on the restart.
The crowd went wild when a rookie driver named John Paul Jr. seized the opportunity to pass one of the most famous drivers of all time, world driving champion Mario Andretti.
Andretti lights his tires under braking. Can John Paul get past? John Paul takes the inside line, and John Paul Jr. goes into the lead. John Paul down.
Mario Andretti never liked the idea of being second best.
Alongside, and Andretti forces his way past John Paul. The lead goes back to Andretti.
That was the best pass we've seen all day long.
Now John Paul Jr. comes off the corner, but Mario Andretti wins the Las Vegas 200.
There comes a moment in every Grand Prix where guts become glory, a moment where names such as Andretti, Unser, and Fittipaldi, just to name a few, go from being just names to being symbols of what we all want to be. A little braver, a little faster, and the one to cross the finish line first. Here are two of my idols, Mario Andretti and Mr. Al Unser, the senior. It's time now to meet another pair of champions. If there are world records kept for the blues, these two guys have broken all of them. They've been at it longer and better and with more style than anybody else. Here are the emperors at the Caesars Palace of the Blues, B.B. King and Joe Williams.
Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. See me worry, baby. It's you I hate to lose. When nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, you know I have my share. Baby, I'm gonna pack my suitcase. I'm gonna move on down the line. Pack my suitcase, move on down the line. You know, it ain't nobody worrying, Joe, and it ain't nobody crying. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Yeah, you see me worry, baby. It's you I hate to lose. No, to care. No, 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 nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, then you know I am a share. Oh, baby. Every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, cause it's you I hate to lose. Every day I have blues. Every day now, every day. I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, cause it's you I hate to lose. Well, every doggone day, every day.
Coming up next, Suzanne Summers and Penn Teller.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And now a great singer who had a big hit with a song called To All the Girls I've Loved Before. That's why he went with Willie. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Julio Iglesias.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, crazy for loving you. Yes, you.
back. I am. Every kind of performing art goes through changes. The biggest change ever to come in the field of magic was when two young guys started showing how all the tricks were done. But somehow, even though you thought you understood, you ended up even more baffled. I know that sounds a little cruel, and here they are, here as usual, turning reality inside out, are the evil geniuses, Penn and Teller.
Know what I'm talking about? Looks simple, doesn't it? But when you're dealing with a master of sleight of hand, like my partner Teller, even the simplest activity may be a complex deception. Let's watch that routine again. Is he really crushing out a cigarette? Is he really adjusting his hat? Is he really pulling out a fresh cigarette? Is he really bothered by that itch in his left eye? Is he really just lighting a cigarette? To understand the complexity of Teller's life, you need to know the 7 basic principles of magic. 1, palm, to hold an object in an apparently empty hand. 2, ditch, to secretly dispose of an unneeded object. 3, steal, the opposite of ditch, to secretly obtain a needed object. 4, load, to secretly move the needed object to where it's needed. 5, simulation, to give the impression that something that hasn't happened has. 6, misdirection, to lead attention away from a secret move. And 7, switch, to secretly exchange one object for another. Teller needs nothing but a pencil, 1 lit cigarette, and a flashlight. Let's watch that original routine again, but this time from the other side. He palms the cigarette. He simulates crushing it out. He steals the palmed lit cigarette and ditches the lit cigarette in his ear. He exhales smoke to misdirect from the smoke coming out from around his hat. He steals the pencil. He simulates taking the pencil, which is simulating a cigarette, from the non-existent cigarette pack and puts simulated cigarette in his mouth. He rubs his eye to misdirect as he loads the burning cigarette from his ear. He simulates a lighter with a flashlight, switches the lit cigarette for the unlit pencil under cover of misdirection from the flashlight. Palm, simulation, steal, ditch, misdirection, steal, simulation, misdirection, load, simulation, switch, misdirection. Looks simple, doesn't it?
I'll take romance while my heart is young and eager and gay. I'll give my heart away. I'll take romance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Suzanne Summers.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to be here tonight. I'll take romance while my heart is young and eager and gay. I'll give my heart away. I'll take romance. My first real romance. While my heart was young and ready to fly, I'll give my heart a try. I'll take romance. Oh, my darling, when you want me, call me in the hush of the evening. When you want me in the hush of the then I'll rush to my first real romance. While my heart is young and eager and gay, I'll give my heart away. I'll take romance. I'll take a chance. I'll take romance. I'll take a chance. I'll take romance. I'll take romance. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's nice to be back here at Caesar's Palace. You know, Las Vegas is a thriving metropolis that just seems to get bigger and bigger all the time. There is now a hotel that looks just like New York City. There's a hotel that looks just like Treasure Island. The Sphinx, the pyramids, a volcano, a stratosphere with a roller coaster high in the air. Now there's a new one that is designed after Monte Carlo, and this is what Caesar's Palace will look like in the future, perhaps the most elegant of them all. We don't know where it'll end, but we do know that the city and the hotel has been built on one thing, entertainment. And over the years, Caesar's Palace has some of the greatest entertainers of all time.
Presenting Ringmaster Whoopi Goldberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the 15th anniversary of Circus of the Stars. Now, you know, over the years, more than 300 celebrities have joined our circus, and every time I've watched the show, I said, wow, those are real actors and actresses flipping around on that trapeze, and they're doing it really well. And those actors have also studied drama, and they're busy. These actors are busy doing TV series or movies or whatever, and still, they spend weeks, some of them months, rehearsing to get these circus acts together. So the whole thing is really quite phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Children of all ages.
presenting Circus of the Stars, Miss Sally Curran. Anita Morris, Jane Kennedy,
Bing bang, it's all done.
Miss Susan St. James.
Yay, Waltz. Come on, Bill, get around there.
Oh, boy, you're nuts. Martin Sheen. Christopher Adkins. Marjo Gortner. George Siegel.
Just let me do a chorus. I haven't done a whole chorus yet. Get me...
There.
Penny Marshall. Gary Collins and Mary Ann Mobley. Lee Merriweather. Bronson Pinchot. Judy Lander. Tim Conway. Tony Dow. Miss Carol Channing. Phyllis Diller. Charo. Miss Michelle Lee. Charlie Callis.
Wow. Coming up next, Tony Danza and more of the Caesar's Palace Galaxy of Stars.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You know, one of the interesting things about tonight's show is that it was pure performance and pure entertainment. And you just don't see that anymore, you know, especially on television. As a matter of fact, the only place you can see that is here in Las Vegas. And I love to come up here because, you know, you can see the great stars, you laugh with the great comedians, and you listen to some of my favorite music. Oh yes, it's one of those songs that you hear now and then. You don't know just where and you don't know just when. It's one of those songs that is over and then it's one of those songs that starts playing again. Oh yes, it's one of those songs that you hear for a while. They come into fashion and go out of style. One of those songs that you think you forgot, but it's one of those songs you cannot. Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. No one can ever, ever take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Toot toot tootsie goodbye. Toot toot tootsie don't cry. The choo-choo train that takes me away from you, no words can say. I said it makes me kiss me tootsie and then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you know I'm in jail. Toot toot tootsie, don't cry. Toot toot tootsie, bye bye. Come get together, let the dance floor feel your leather. Step as lightly as a feather, let yourself go.
We'll be right back with a stage full of Caesar's Palace stars right after this Caesar's Moment.
I loved her laughter. I loved her smile. No one was quite like her. I loved the style. Gracie, thanks for the dreams that she gave me. When I was in trouble, she saved me. She made me the man that I am. Gracie, why she picked me is a mystery. But thanks for the love and the memories. Gracie, the love of my life. Gracie, the love of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. We'll see you in another 30 years. Everybody come on out and take a bow. What do you say?